it's Miss Serena, and I'm going to help you guys relax this summer, and I'm going to show you how to make a bath bomb and squishy soap inspired by some of our favorite pocket monsters, as well as a super fun jelly soap. So come on, let's get relaxing. To get our Pokemon spa started, we're going to start by making a bath bomb, and you're going to need a mixing bowl, and to that we're going to place our baking soda and citric acid. And this ratio is, it's a half a cup of baking soda to a quarter cup of citric acid. And you are also going to need some witch hazel. Optionally, you could use some scents, some essential oils. And we're gonna put some Pokemon figures into our bath bomb. And my Pokemon figure came with this cool Pokeball, which is also perfect to use as a bath bomb mold. If you don't have a Pokeball, you can use one of these if you have these lying around left over from Easter. And another thing you're gonna need are some disposable bowls or cups for mixing and something to mix with. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna mix our baking soda and our citric acid. It might be a little crusty and clumpy, so we wanna get all those clumps out. And then we're going to add some scents. I'm going with a nice Relax essential oil blend. And just a few drops, nothing crazy. And I'm just going to mix that in. And we're going to make 3 different colors. One is going to be a white, and one is going to be red, and one is going to be green. So we're just going to divide our stuff up as evenly as we can. And the colors that I'm doing, you could do whatever you want, whatever you have. I'm just making cool Pokemon stuff. And now we're going to add our colors. One of them we're going to keep white. And we want a little bit of green. And we want to avoid that bubbling. Now that your colors have been mixed, it's time to add the witch hazel. This ingredient you can find at most pharmacies. You can also substitute it with coconut oil or almond oil, but I've had the best results with witch hazel. The spray bottle also gives me better control over how the mixture gets wet. You do not want it to get too wet. You want it to be damp enough that you can clump it in your hand and it holds its shape. So now we're ready to assemble our Pokeball. So I took my little thing apart, and one end I'm gonna pack with my white mixture. So I'm gonna put my Pokemon in there. I'm going to take the other side, pack it with the red. And I'm going to put these together. You're going to let that sit for a minute. Next, we're gonna make some squishy soap. So for that, we're gonna need a bowl for mixing. We're gonna need some liquid soap and some cornstarch, something to mix it in, and a jar to store it. If you wanna put your Pokemon guys in it again, we'll need some more of those guys. So for making the squishy soap, it's really easy. It's a 1-to-1 ratio of cornstarch and liquid soap. And it really depends on how much you want to make. I'm just going to do a little bit of my liquid soap. And do a little bit of my cornstarch, and then you just mix it. You may have to add more cornstarch if it gets too wet and more soap if it's too dry. Eventually it will start to clump together and you will be able to knead it into a ball, and it will have the consistency of Play-Doh. You can divide it up and mix in your colors, and then you could mold it into shape. Lastly, we're gonna make some jelly soap. So we're gonna need a mixing bowl, some unflavored gelatin, our handy liquid soap, some hot water, and an ice cube tray. So first I'm gonna pour out some of my hot water. This is about 2/3 of a cup. And then we're gonna grab our gelatin. We're going to mix it in until it's all dissolved. And then I'm going to add this is about 1/2 cup. And then you're going to mix it until it's all combined. If you want to add any scents or anything, now is the time to do it. If you want to switch up the colors. And you can use whatever liquid soap you have. You're just going to let this sit overnight along with our bath bombs and our squishy soap inside of our jar. And we'll see you tomorrow morning and see how they came out. So it's the next day, and I'm going to take my bath bomb. So I have my Pokemon egg. No need to walk around with it to hatch it. Just drop a bath and drop it in. And this is how my Pokeball came out. If you have trouble getting them out of the mold, if you just kind of bop them with a little, lightly bop them with a hammer, that'll help loosen them up. Kind of got all floppy, but it's moldable soap, so you can just mold it back into a ball. Nice little Pokeball. finally, our squishy soap. So we have it in our ice cube mold, so we're just gonna pop it out like you would an ice cube. So I hope you guys enjoy your spa creations that we had made. Please share with us. I want to know how some of your things came out. And be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss some of our videos that we have coming out. All right, bye.